Hail Mary time for Jacksonville. Can we make a miracle happen? Why would you pass it? Kevin will take a handoff, cut it in left side, and there it goes. This game's honestly kind of getting boring at this point. Kind of wish this guy would just leave. Yep. You gonna leave yet? DJ Catalan across the 10 and no one's gonna catch him. Oh my god, I scored! It's Marquise Lee breaking a tackle! Are you kidding? Marquise Lee! What is up, everybody? My name is SirEmCeeCoy, and welcome to week 1 of the Washington Redskins franchise. It has finally come. It definitely took me a little longer than I wanted to get this video out, but we are finally getting it done, and there is a lot of excitement in the air. Gary Patterson coaching his first professional NFL football game up against Joe Philbin, who is starting his 3rd season. Joe Philbin's been on the hot seat a little bit. He hasn't been able to quite get this team to the playoffs, and on top of that, that man right there, Ryan Tannehill, also finds himself in the hot seat. Is he the starting quarterback of the future? Is Kirk Cousins our starting quarterback of the future? It's about time to find out. Kickoff is right up next. And here we go. We are underway, and that is Tressway kicking that one. And Jarvis Landry is not going to have a chance to return it. It goes out of the back of the end zone. And so now we will see the man Ryan Tannehill coming out. He's got a lot of work to do, trying to prove that he is the quarterback of the future for this team. On their opening possession, we'll see him at 2nd and 7, and he will be dropping back to pass, trying to run. And now he's got some space. A good block up ahead by Lamar Miller. That turns into a big 22-yard run for Ryan Tannehill. You gotta remember, this guy can run too. On first down now after that run by Tannehill, under pressure, getting a throw out in the flats. That is Jarvis Landry, the rookie, making his first NFL catch of his career. And it's a first down already into Washington territory. Shotgun look for Tannehill. He goes delayed handoff to Miller, and he is going nowhere. That is Keenan Robinson all over him on the play. That's a tackle for a loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11. Play action, Tannehill facing pressure. They brought the corner blitz, and it gets there. Chris Culliver gets the sack, coming around the edge unblocked, and a good job by the defense to force him out of field goal range. And now we will see our offense, led by Kirk Cousins, who had a pretty decent preseason. But overall, other than the last game, we saw a lot of offensive struggles. We've got to figure out a way to overcome them. On the first drive, facing 2nd and 9, Cousins throwing out in the flats for Alfred Morris. Unable to break any tackles, he only gets 4 yards. 3rd down and 5 for Washington. Cousins throwing off balance, and Deshaun Jackson had to fall down just to make the catch. 3 and out for Washington. Miami takes over now as we'll see a handoff to Lamar Miller on first down. He'll pick up 6 on that run. Got to figure out a way to contain him. On 2nd down now, pistol formation. It's going to be delayed counter to Lamar Miller, using his speed to get to the outside, and that's going to be a 12-yard run for Lamar Miller. We cannot let him get to the outside like that. Now setting up a screen, but it's well covered. Pressure coming in, and it's Terrence Knighton on the sack, his first of the season. We expect to see a lot more of that out of him. That forces a 3rd down and 16. The defense has got to capitalize. Flag on the play. It's going to be a hold, and Tannehill is going to end up being sacked anyways. We're going to go ahead and decline that penalty, and Washington gets the ball back. The defense looking good so far. Handoff outside. Alfred Morris going nowhere. Loss of 4 on that run. 3rd down and 5 now again. To the outside, and that's just a bad decision from Cousins. He was looking for Trey McBride, and that'll be intercepted. Miami's coming right back out there. On first down, we'll see a handoff to Lamar Miller. A stutter step, and again, getting to the outside, using his speed, breaking off of tackles, getting a first down. Miami moves the chains, and they are into Washington territory with that play. On 2nd down, Tannehill throwing outside to the flats. He's got his man. First down, I believe that is Kenny Stills. Down to the 23-yard line. The defense has got to figure out a way to stop this attack. Outside run to Lamar Miller, and that is one way to do it. A big wrap-up tackle there from D'Angelo Hall, the veteran. Beautiful play. On 3rd down and 12. Tannehill back to pass, pressure incoming, throwing, and it's not going to be caught. It again was D'Angelo Williams in the vicinity, knocking the ball loose. Miami kicks a field goal. It is 3-0 Miami as we take over with a run to Alfred Morris. He picks up 4, his best rush of the day. It leads to 3rd down and 6. Over the middle throw, and that one, that's not a throw you should be making. It's not going to turn into a 1st down. Washington has gone 3 and out way too many times early in this one. See a handoff to Lamar Miller, and he will be brought down nicely by Junior Gillette. Big tackle made there. 3rd down and 6. Split shotgun look now for Tannehill. Tannehill blitz brought. Oh my God! What a hit from D'Angelo Hall, knocking the ball loose. I had questions whether or not I wanted him at free safety. That should just about answer that question. And there it is. 3 plays. Either been a punt, an interception, or another punt. Washington's offense has got to figure something out here. On 1st down, we'll go handoff to Alfred Morris. A nice gain there, but a flag on the play. And I bet you can guess what this one's going to be.
Holding offense.
And there it is. So our best run of the day goes back as Trent Williams was holding on the play. So 1st down and 18. Into the game comes rookie Matt Jones. And I love the way he just explodes off the carry. Alfred Morris is a good running back, but he doesn't have that explosiveness through the hole. There's a nice 8-yard gain for Matt Jones. 3rd down and 11. Cousins looking deep, and Deshaun Jackson cannot hold on to that one in traffic. And again, Washington goes 3 and out. On 1st down, now we'll see Miami with good field position. A big spin move from Lamar Miller. He only gets 3 with a nice spin put on there on D'Angelo Hall. Now facing 1st down, play action. Tannehill, quick screen throw out to Jarvis Landry. A man stumbles and misses, and Landry is down inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Miami is starting to threaten for a touchdown. Handoff now will go to Miller, and all over him is Perry Riley Jr. A good job to get into the backfield. It's a loss of 2 for Lamar Miller. Need a few more plays like that. 3rd down and 3. Tannehill dropping back to pass over the middle, finds Jordan Cameron. That'll be a 1st down for Miami. They're looking at 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Tannehill running play action, throwing and wide open in the flats. It's the 2nd string tight end Sims. And Miami now has a 10-0 lead over Washington with 6.5 to go in the 2nd. We've got to get something figured out, and it's got to start with this run game. Alfred Morris, 5 rushes, -1 yards. That's unacceptable. Empty look now. It's going to be a throw underneath for Jamison Crowder, the rookie. Good job fighting, and his first NFL catch goes for 10 yards. Got to see some more effort like that out of him. 3rd down and 2. Can we trust the run game? Handoff to Alfred Morris. He barely gets the 1st down. We'll take it, and that's actually a 1st down. 3rd down and 13 now, though. Cousins looking deep, and he's got to lead that one a little bit more. Garcon had an edge on the defender, but he threw it a little bit behind him. First half to forget for Washington, as now we'll see Jay take the handoff. He'll get about 9 yards. Can't figure out how to stop anyone in this run game. Trying to hold him to get some more points before half, and there's a nice tackle by Junior Gillette, but he looks to be shaken up. This doesn't look good for our defense. Gillette is one of our best linebackers. We won't be seeing any more of him on the field for the day. 2nd down and 5 over the middle. It's caught, and that'll be another 1st down for Miami. They're just moving the chains with ease right now. Tannehill 10 of 15 for 108, and give him his 11th completion. Now to Jordan Cameron underneath, and he'll run forward for the 1st down. The defense has been playing well, but they've also been out on the field for most of this 1st half. And there goes Jarvis Landry. Not sure why he hurdled there. He probably could have had a touchdown. But regardless, down to the 16-yard line. Now 2nd down and 3. Tannehill, delayed handoff for Lamar Miller, and he is going to walk in untouched. And Miami has opened this one up. It is 17-0 as we go into the half. Washington's offense has been essentially non-existent. Defense hasn't been horrible, but they've been out on the field way too much, and they're tired. Got to figure something out for the 2nd half. Looking at the stats there, you do see that Washington did have one takeaway. This occurred in garbage time, right before the half. Tannehill, a throw on the run, will be intercepted by Will Blackman. Just wasn't a necessary play to be shown at the time. So there it was. Washington does get the ball, though, to start the second half, and we need to take advantage of this. This is a deep kick to Deshaun Jackson, who chooses to take it out of the end zone. He's been known to do stuff like this, breaking off the tackles and getting up to the 21, so I guess it works. But this offense has got to get something going. We'll see a handoff to Alfred Morris up the middle, picking up 5. That's a start. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for this offense. Do we pass it? They stick to the ground game, and Alfred Morris will get another first down, this time a gain of 7. So the second half, we're starting out running, and it's actually working for us. On 1st down and 10, Cousins back to pass, feeling pressure, throwing, and he just absolutely missed. Trey McBride had a few steps on Brent Grimes, but he throws it out of bounds. 3rd down and 5 now. Cousins looking to throw underneath for Crowder, and he will not get to the first down. That was actually Pierre Garcon. And on 4th down and 1, we're already down by 17. The offense stays out there. An interesting decision as they go fullback handoff. He's caught up, spinning out to the outside, and there was one man to beat, and he gets him. There was a lot of open field for Darrell Young once he spun to the outside. Gain of 7 and a first down, though. Now we'll see Matt Jones enter the game, and he gets a nice gain of about 6 or 7. Matt Jones, got to get him out there on the field more. I like what he brings. 3rd down and 2. Handoff, Alfred Morris, and we're moving the chains. The 35-yard line of Miami. This is looking good for Washington right now. Handoff, Alfred Morris up the middle. Another big gain of 6. If we can keep these runs up, this is going to look really good for our offense in the second half. Play action now for Cousins. Clean pocket, throwing downfield, and intercepted by Luis Thelmus. Not a good throw to be made there by Kirk Cousins. We're going to take one more look at that, and you'll see that the receiver got behind the defense, and he had some space, but Cousins just threw it a little too short for Trey McBride, who he has yet to find in this game. He's gone his way a few times, though. 1st down and 10, we'll see Tannehill on the keeper, getting that one up to the 40-yard line of Washington. A huge run there for Ryan Tannehill. Instantly into Washington territory. Now we'll see a handoff middle for Lamar Miller. He'll get close to a first down. That'll be 9 yards. 3rd down now upcoming. Tannehill dropping back to pass, throwing over the middle, and it will not be completed. Good job by Chris Baker to make sure that Miller could not hold on to that one. So they get a field goal. It is now 20-0, and we're going to start this drive with a nice completion downfield to Jordan Reed. A good throw there by Kirk Cousins. Got to see more of that from him. This hasn't been his strongest day. On 1st and 10, throwing off his back foot, again he finds Jordan Reed, who will run through a would-be tackler across midfield and down to the 44-yard line. Already into Miami territory. It just took us 2 plays. 1st down now, handoff to Alfred Morris. He's got some space. Almost a first down there. He'll get 9. Finally starting to get a good drive going, but it cannot end in another turnover. 2nd and 1. Play action. Cousins rolling. He's going to get sacked. You've got to just throw that away. Sacked out of field goal range. It's 3rd down and 11. Cousins dropping back to pass. Throwing downfield. Finds the 2nd-string tight end, Alex Smith, down to the 24-yard line. They're able to convert on a 3rd and long. We haven't seen a lot of that today. Hopefully these are good signs for our offense. 1st and 10. Handoff. Alfred Morris to the outside. He gets 11, his longest of the day. He's up over 50 now. He's actually at 50. 3rd down and 7. Cousins dropping back to pass, looking underneath, finding Deshaun Jackson, who cannot get to the first down marker. It's 4th down and 4 at the 7, and Washington just takes the points. Just trying to get on the board. So it's a 17-point game now as we enter the 4th. Plenty of time left for Washington, as Miller, trying to spin through a hole, only gets 1 yard, wrapped up by Perry Riley. 3rd down and 8, a big chance here for the defense to force a 3-and-out. Sims sent in motion, it's a play action. Tannehill throwing underneath to Sims, and he's going to be wrapped up. A nice tackle made there by Goldson, forcing the 3-and-out. And here comes the offense, led by Alfred Morris, who since the second half has really turned it around. 10 rushes for 54 yards. Cousins throwing on 1st down to the outside, finding Trey McBride, It took us all the way to the fourth quarter to have him finally get a catch. That one goes for 26 yards. His first catch as a Washington Redskin. On first down again now, Cousins throwing underneath, and that is just a bad throw. Intercepted by Shepard. And Washington continues to hurt themselves with turnovers. It's Miami's ball now, and this run is going to get them into Washington territory at the 46-yard line. Second down to Jay now in the backfield. It's a play-action pass. Pumping. Tannehill rolling out, and again he's going to have space. He's hit though, and the ball comes out. Recovered by the defense. The defense comes up big. It's Keenan Robinson on the recovery. So they get it right back for our offense. We've got to take advantage. Handoff to Alfred Morris up the middle. He'll pick up 7. He's been moving the ball great since the second half. I don't know what changed, but I like it. Third down and 3. Again a handoff to Alfred Morris up the middle. Fighting through a would-be tackler. 8 yards and a first down. Alfred Morris really turning things around for us. Helping bring balance to this offense. First down and 10. Cousins back to pass. With time throwing downfield. A dangerous throw, and what a catch by Trey McBride. This guy very well may have been the best signing we made this preseason. First and 10 over the middle. Cousins finding Deshaun Jackson now. Down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It is first and goal for Washington. The first time all game. Cousins setting up a screen out for Alfred Morris, and that one's going to go nowhere. And there's an injury on the play in the backfield. Who is it? Kirk Cousins is down and hurting. So in comes RG3. He'll hand it off to Alfred Morris, who will fight for about a gain of 5. So that'll bring up third and goal from the 4. Do you run it here or do you pass it? They go to the air. RG3 throws an interception. Luis Delmas and this Miami defense has just been taking advantage of these throws all day. Their 4th interception. You hear fans booing, and you see right there Kirk Cousins is being walked to the locker room, so we will not see any more of Cousins today. 6 minutes left. We'll see a handoff to a Jay, and we just cannot seem to tackle him. Miami's starting to kill some clock now. They realize that it's that time of the game. Handoff though to a Jay, and oh my god, what a hit. That is Louis Nix III. Another preseason signing that we made, and it's for plays like that. Second down and 11. Play action. Tannehill looking downfield, finding his man. That'll be a first down for Miami. They're going to try and score more if they can. First down, handoff to a Jay again, and he's got a big hole. Nice blocking to seal the edge, but he's not the fastest. But he still gets him up to midfield. That is a gain of 13 on that run. 3:20 now left. Unable to stop this run game. Handoff middle. Lamar Miller. It's going to be another first down to the 38-yard line of Washington territory. Our defense has played their hearts out, but there's only so much you can do when you're out there almost all game. Handoff to Lamar Miller, and Ryan Kerrigan just flattens him in the backfield. Washington calls their first time out. It's 3rd and 8. A handoff, and it will be stopped. That was Brian Leonard. Good stop. They forced him to 4th and 1, so they kick a field goal. 20-point game with 54 seconds left. This one's about over, but we're going to try and pad some stats. Downfield, RG3 to Deshaun Jackson. That was a really nice catch. On second down now, again, just trying to pad stats. RG3 dropping back to pass. Looking and throwing, finding Jordan Reed downfield to the 7. I just want to know where this offense was all game. Now second and goal from the 7. We'll see RG3 throwing, and an amazing catch made by Trey McBride. Who else? Just got to watch this a few more times. This is an amazing catch made by Trey McBride. It wasn't a horrible throw by RG3, but he still had to lay out to make it, and he did not disappoint. What a play by McBride. So Washington is able to score a touchdown in garbage time, but that does not matter. The score of this game is 23-10. In the end, that little spurt of offense just isn't acceptable. We need to figure out a way to get the offense going all game. And part of that is going to be that man right there, Kirk Cousins, who is back out on the field. He did not return in this game, but the fact that he's back out on the field congratulating the Dolphins does seem to be a good sign for us. You also got to remember Junior Gillette did go down and did not return. And there you see it. No points scored in the first half, and we don't score a touchdown until 7 seconds left in the 4th. We cannot expect to play games like that and win. It's just not going to happen. beaten every category except for passing, and 193 rushing yards allowed is pretty unacceptable. Looking at player stats, Cousins, just not a good day. 51% completion with those 3 interceptions. On the ground, Alfred Morris ended up rounding out the day not too bad. 19 rushes for 75 yards. Matt Jones, I wanted to see more out of him. He only got 2 carries. It's hard to get the run game going when we're playing from behind all the time. In terms of receiving, Alfred Morris and Jordan Reed and Deshaun Jackson led the way with 4 receptions. Reed with 80 yards, though. Trey McBride with 3 receptions, 44 yards, and that amazing touchdown. Defense had a lot of guys with a lot of tackles. Keenan Robinson was in the backfield the most with 4 tackles for loss. That's definitely something to build off of. And in terms of sacks, we see Junior Gillette, Terrence Knighton, and Chris Culliver all get sacks. And of course, the interception, the lone one made in garbage time, was by Will Blackman. Moving on, we will be without Junior Gillette for 7 weeks. A broken collarbone is going to take out our starting left outside linebacker in his first year with Washington. So, a tough blow to our defense already. But in his place will be Trent Murphy. And those of you who don't remember, Trent Murphy had an amazing preseason. He was one of the big standouts on our second string defense. 88 tackle, 86 hit power. I expect to see a lot out of him as we move on to next week to play the 0-1 Rams. We get to see Nick Foles for the first time this year in a Rams uniform. See you next week.